Okay. Hi, Netta. What's going on? How goes it for you, Netta? I'm good. Starting my new job today. Oh, good. Good, good, good. I'm glad you got a job going. Congratulations, Netta. Okay. What time is it where you're at, Netta? It's pretty late there, isn't it? I'm doing wonderful, Jayla. How are you doing? Been a bit busy. 11:50 p.m. Okay, so you're like a 10-hour difference. You're like a 10-hour difference, Netta. Why, hello, Ribeye. Yes, give me a moment, Jayla. I just got on. What doing, Clarissa? Clarissa, you should hop over to the other, one. We're going to be getting to readings in a second, everyone. Just be patient. I'm just getting set up. Is my ex-coworker Tony from MC under curse? I can look into that, Chelsea. I would have to ask a few questions. Well, I can't really ask questions, so I can pull a reading on that. What was your yes or no question, Jayla? Why, hello, Clarissa. Also, I don't know if there's I turned down the latency. Hi, Cookie Victoria. I turned down the latency, so hopefully there's not as much of a delay. Bonjour to you too, Clarissa. Yes, we will be doing questions, Jeebus. There's just a few people before you. You sense that Jake, my ex, will reach out to me first. We have knowledge. This tells me that they are thinking of you right now, Jayla. So there is this degree where they haven't fully let go of you. Pray. This is them getting in their head about things, which is causing them to pull back. And then we have transgressions. So they haven't kind of fully let go of the actions between the two of you. So right now I'm not seeing any movement on that front, but it doesn't mean that there won't be movement. But as of right now, not yet. So this might be something we want to look into like a week or two from now. But I'm not seeing movement right now in terms of them reaching out. Why, hello, Celeste. I'm assuming you're going to be talking about 2025, Jeebus. Thank you, Clarissa. All right, who was the next person? You would probably do well with some repair work between you and Jayla. Aisha, is Leo guy feeling bad after knowing I have anxiety of traveling and meet him next month? You're asking if Leo is feeling bad knowing that you're dealing with anxiety. Yes. You're asking if Aisha, if Leo is feeling bad that you're dealing with anxiety. The call of the night. Yeah, I do feel there is a degree of feeling bad, but I do feel that their want to meet you is kind of superseding that. But also these cards do not kind of give a good look on a whole on this energy. We have manipulation, which is usually a bad sign. This is usually indicative of someone that, you know, tends to focus more on what they want in different things, and the call of the night is indicative of, you know, I'm hoping they work through it so we can meet. Clarissa, do you see your selenite spear and your appetite over there? The best I could do is get the stand to touch the selenite spear. Yes, my babies. It's big. It's a big selenite spear. Yeah, I'm not feeling too comfortable with this whole energy, Aisha. I'm gonna be perfectly honest. Alright, let's see. Who was next? We got Jayla. Okay, next one was Chelsea. Chelsea, are you here? Cookie, I can't feel energy of cars. I read energy. What was your question again, Chelsea? Is my ex-coworker Tony from MSC under curse? Now let me ask you this, Chelsea. Did you put a curse on them? Or why are you asking this specifically? And yes, Netta, you'll be able to get a card. You'll be after Suga. I think Suga. Or was there someone, I think, yeah. No, there was someone else that was asking. Not you, okay. Yeah, I can take a look at that. It was, Jeebus was going to be next. Hi, Suga, welcome. Alright, Chelsea is asking if there's a curse going on. We have nobility upright. We have jealousy upright. So there is definitely energy here that would spark a curse, that would spark someone to want a curse to happen. He says he felt cursed. He said, okay. I don't know if you'll be able to answer this, but does he wake up at a lot around 3 to 4 a.m.? I'm not seeing anything on the surface level that would be indicative of a curse, and usually that leads me into asking a few questions. It would be, does he wake up at around 3 to 4 a.m.? Does he feel like he's being watched? Does his house appear dark or hazy? Despite the lights being on. Does he get weird nightmares or dreams? Does he get any scratch marks or bruises he can't explain? Those are generally the lines of questions I would ask. And usually, like, a lot of bad luck will follow with curses. I do see, like, energy surrounding him that could be a recipe for a curse, but just at a brief glance, I don't have the for sure cards that say, yeah, there's definitely something going on here. Feels in danger. Feels in danger. Okay. Wait, is he next to you right now? Because I have a video that I normally do to reveal curses. Feels in dangerous. Oh, he's next to you in text. Or can you text him the questions if I type them out for you? And then have him answer them. I do removals, by the way. Okay. I'm gonna type out the questions real quick. Text him those questions and have him answer them. Those are usually used to, I'll be able to tell, based off of his response, whether he legitimately is dealing with them, depending on which ones he responds to with a yes or a no. Because there could be a variety of things. Okay, perfect. Yeah, and then text back what his responses were. And then, so Chelsea, let's go over that. And if he does, I can get it removed for him. If he does. And keep in mind, like, sometimes things that may appear like curses could be entity attachments. There's a few questions in there that would be more indicative of entity attachments. My question was for the yes or no card pull reading, but if we can't do that, then yeah, we can do that, Sugar. But I got a few other people I'm still catching up with. Jeebus, are you still here? Evil spirits, yes, they can absolutely cause bad luck, so can curses. So just because someone has, like, bad luck doesn't necessarily mean it's for sure a curse or for sure an entity. That's why I asked those line of questions, to kind of delineate between the two, or if they're even dealing with it at all. Like, someone who answers no to, like, the first few, for sure, probably is not dealing with anything. But, like, the first three questions are usually the most important. Like, scratch marks or bruises is usually indicative of entity attachment. Waking up to 3 or 4 a.m. Can be indicative of black magic or entity attachment. And then the darkness in the house can be both entity attachment or black magic. But it depends on the energy I feel behind the answer as well. So, but no scratch marks or bruises. I asked if he felt like he was being watched. Lack of watching is more likely indicative of black magic. Not always. It depends on the energy. Yes, everyone can ask questions. I just ask you to be patient. If you're not subscribing, please wake up at a 2:05. No marks or scratches on him. Okay. And then the next stuff. Feeling like he's being watched. Except at about 2 to 5 a.m. 3 to 4 is the most relevant. 3 to 4 is the most relevant. And for those of you who don't know what 3 to 4 a.m. is, that is the witching hour. Thank you, Diamond. Scratches are not common. Yeah, no, those are scratches. Scratch marks or bruises are usually something that's been around for a long time. And fear towards entity attachments are like being. Can you feel negativity and towards and fear towards entity attachments? And yeah, that is one MO of an entity, Sugar. Not all entities are going to be touching in that way. Entities tend to have MOs when they deal with you, and it's not always in that way. It could one can be like an alcoholic may get an entity, will likely get an entity attached to them that promotes alcoholism. One entity could be focused on reducing the amount of finances you have significantly, but they do tend towards MOs and whatever MOs, modus operandums, basically what it is they're specifically going to be targeting. No darkness in house. He feels guilt. Okay. Yeah, they basically enhance the issues. They focus on it, and feels like he is going to hell after he catches a disease. Feels like he is going to hell after he catches a disease. That to me sounds like that could definitely be an entity attachment based off of what he's feeling. Probably less so black magic. He's probably more dealing with an entity. I'm gonna do another draw on him now that I have those answers. Yeah, they can definitely induce sickness too. It's sounding more and more like he has an entity attachment. And in fact, it may not just be one. I'm gonna do one more draw on him, and then we'll... I noticed when I was younger, I had my first ghost that they always made anger in my house. Yes, yes. Okay, yeah, there's my immediate card that says, look out, warning, 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 call for help. Ancient is my card that indicates black magic and entity is being present. This is my one card that always tells me, warning, you need to look deeper into this. Call for help. This person doesn't need help. And reason. Listen to advice, think clearly, intellect. So yeah, there is something definitely going on here. Okay. Chelsea, have him text me his full name. I'm gonna give him a free consultation. Keep in mind, removals are not free. But have him text me at this number, and I'll get to him as soon as I can. If he's outside the US, have him contact me over WhatsApp. Alright, let's clear the energy of these cards. There was someone that was asking how's their love life look in 2025. Who was that? No, I haven't gotten to yours yet, Cookie. That's me. Jeebus. Okay, how does your love life look in 2025? Let's take a look. Anybody special? I'm feeling like you're having a door starting to open on that as I'm connecting to it, but it doesn't feel like it's fully open yet. This is at the beginning of 2025. But let's see. Energy, youth, vitality. We have nature going with the flow of things. And witness. So it does feel like you're going to be probably meeting a person around summer of 2025. I feel like that's where the opportunity will come in. I do feel there will be opportunities coming in. I'm not seeing any warning signs based off of here that you're going down a wrong path that would contribute to a lack of success in relationships. In fact, I am seeing that there has been a lot of self-work here. There has been a lot of effort going in. Yes, you do still have these issues where you kind of waffle and go back and forth on things, but I'm honestly seeing a positive direction coming from all of this. Yes, thank you, Chelsea. I am seeing a positive direction coming from all this in the long run. This is something that you do need to continue putting yourself out there and creating opportunities for God to bring someone into your life. So remember, don't just stay at home and expect someone to show up on your doorstep and say, oh yeah, blah, 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 I love you, I want to spend the rest of my life with you. That's not going to happen. And I know you know this, but I'm just going to say it anyways. But rather create those opportunities for you to find a relationship going on. And I do feel you will find success in all of this, Jeebus. So this to me is an optimistic, is a voice of optimism. All right, who was next after, I know I got on kind of, all right, so it was Jeebus, and then next was going to be Suga. Suga, what was your question? Yeah, someone new in summer, I'm feeling more like. Receive a record deal that's in my favor in 2025. We have Creator, Catalyst, Maker, Mother, Father. We have Hunter, Aggressor, Tracker, Provider, Anti-Hero. So this tells me that you will receive a record deal, but I feel like you might be a little too antsy with it, and it won't necessarily be in your favor as a result of you folding a little bit too easily. So maybe stick it out a bit more and persevere and see about negotiating a bit more with all of that, Sugar, because I do feel like you're going to you might jump in too quickly. Let me heat up my tea. All right, who was next in all of this? Was it Celeste? Let's see. No, I think it was Cookie Victoria was next. Oh, Netta. Yeah, we need to do yours, Netta. You asked a while ago. Netta asked a while ago. Netta, what was your question? Or did you just want a general reading? Yeah, I'll do your reading also, Celeste. I'm not seeing Cookie here anyways. Oh, there we go. Yeah, it'll be Netta and then Cookie. Or, I'm sorry, yeah, Netta and then Cookie. Just a card pull? Okay. Your card is Hope. This is about staying optimistic through things and then not allowing your attitude to take over, Netta. I feel like you let your attitude take over too much, and this tends to bring out kind of a darker side of you and a darker energy of yours that tends to work against you. Hi, Sugar, no problem. So I feel like you need to be a bit more optimistic with things and stop giving into fear, stop giving into worry, stop giving into anxiety, stop overthinking things. I feel like you're closing doors before they have a chance to truly open. Lihi, I have other people before you, but yes, you may. So Netta, I feel like you do sabotage opportunities that the Lord puts in front of you because you either want them too quickly or you become bitter as a result of not getting them quick enough. So I would say the phrase for you, Netta, is live and let God. Okay. What are Trey's thoughts and feelings about the pregnancy for Cookie? Death rites. Not literal death, by the way. Sacrifice. Feels like he doesn't feel like he's ready for something like a pregnancy. I don't feel like he's prepared for that, and it's got him kind of in his head quite a bit about it. So I do feel like there is this consistent internal struggle coming from Trey regarding your pregnancy. Yeah, I don't feel like he's ready for that. Yeah, first time dad. All right, Sugar, what was your question? You're welcome, Cookie. And then we'll get to Celeste. And by the way, if you haven't, everyone, please subscribe and like the live. Oh, I answered Sugar. Okay, thank you. Thank you for reminding me, Cookie. Celeste, you wanted a general reading? Okay. I need to reset the cards, it feels like. One second, I gotta take this call. All right, I am gonna have to head out, but I'll do Celeste's card reading real quick before I have to leave. Oh, and then I'll answer Leahy's really quickly. So, Celeste, your card is Supernatural. Thirst obsession. You tend to pour over things too much in your head, and you tend to overthink things too much. You need to dial it back and take a step back from things that are kind of working against you, and more so learn to count your blessings. I feel like you tend to count your blessings, or you tend to count kind of the things that are working against you, rather than counting your blessings and the positive things. Okay, so be calm, be patient, and be positive with everything. I'm gonna have to go after this, Diamond. I'm only gonna be answering one more question. I got things to do. But Leahy, your card is, yes, they will invite you for a date, but I'm also not seeing good signs from Shahar. We have seduction and manipulation, and on top of that, free will kind of further amplifies manipulation. And Call of the Night usually is indicative of someone who may be a bit in it for themselves. So this isn't a good look on them right now. So it's rather saying be careful with them, and don't give too many opportunities to them right away. But I gotta head out. I got things I need to do. So we will talk later. Bye-bye, Clarissa. Bye-bye, everyone.